Welcome, everyone. My name is Marilyn, Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm happy to share designs that I enjoy making with all of you. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, I welcome you back. If you've been before, I welcome you. As always, if you haven't been here before, please bring your friends and come along and join in the fun with all of us. As you can see on the screen, that's the card I'm going to show you how to make tonight. So as you're popping on, please answer the question I have up there. If you could only use one color of cardstock for a month, what would it be? And just to let you know, if you're watching on YouTube, you will only be able to see YouTube comments. If you're on Facebook, you can only see Facebook comments. I can see them both, and I will try to answer them as we go. Normally, I have Faye here with me, but she's not here tonight. She's taken a mini vacation, so good for her. And I will come back and answer questions afterwards if I don't see them as they go by. So I see a few of you on here, as in Betty and Pam and Gail and Judy. So welcome. I will show you a couple other things as I'm going. If you live near Edmonton, I want to welcome you to come to a event put on by our Stampin' Up! DDM here in Canada, coming on April 10th. Let me know if you would like to go with me, and I will register all of us together. It's a opportunity night. It's to learn something more about Stampin' Up! If you're not a demonstrator and would like to come, please let me know. Hello, Carmen from Chicago. Good to see you here too. And Linda, good evening. I'm having a kit class. All you have to do is order a kit via my website or through me, and I will send you a Zoom link for a class on April 24th, and we'll put our kits together. They don't all have to be the same. I already have some here, and you can order from whatever's on the website, and we'll have fun crafting together. If you're in Canada, do not have a demonstrator and would like an annual catalog, let me know, because I will be ordering those within the next couple of days. And just a reminder of the classes I do hold: Zoom with Friends on Friday, 12 Months of Christmas card the second Thursday of the month, and monthly card class on the third Thursday of the month. So don't see anything other than you chit-chatting with each other, which is wonderful. So I'll pop over here so you can see me. Yes, I am here. I'm sure you heard me talking, and I enjoy doing that too. So I see some of you answering that question: basic beige, white, purple. Carmen, I didn't know that was your favorite color, so I'll have to try and remember that. So as we carry on, like I say, just let me know. I've got some cards at the end that I'll hope I remember to show you that I've received, and this one that I want to show you how to make. So I'm going to switch to my desktop. And hello, Stacy. Now I see Stacy's name up there. Let me just show you this. Stacy, you were the winner of last week's card, so that will be in the mail to you. I will show it again here. Actually, let me do that right now while I've got it available. This is the card we did last week. And what I do is, whether you comment live on here now or whether you comment during the week, I go through it usually Thursday morning and pick names. And Stacy, you did win this one, so it will be on its way to you before too long. So thank you, everyone, for commenting. Back to show that question, and then I'm going to try and watch comments as we go. And I see Pam's favorite color is, let me just do this if I can, pink and purple. Maybe I can change it every now and then. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you too. Okay, this is the card I want to show you how to make. It was one done by Rachel Tessman, and I just thought it was really a neat fold. If you saw some of my posts leading up to this, it does stand, well, it doesn't stand very well. I know a lot of you, that's a prerequisite. This one does not. But I just thought it was really neat because you open it this way, and there is your card. So I'm going to show you how to make that. Hello, Yvonne. Last week's post is still there. I see your comment about you're sorry you missed last week. I'm sorry too, because I missed you. But always remember that whether you can go back on Facebook now for 30 days, because Facebook is changing their policy where they will be removing videos after 30 days. But mine are also going to YouTube, so you'll be able to watch them on YouTube no matter what. Okay? So, first of all, I will show you the base of the card. It is a 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored. Make sure I got the right side here. Scored at 5 1/2. So that's the first step. And all of these measurements and instructions, a PDF, will be in my email on Tuesday. So if you're not subscriber right now, please get over there and do that. If you need the link, let me know. Or ask one of your friends on here. And I do send out emails every week. Then I'm going to turn it over, and mark it at 4 1/4. So I've taken my pencil, and I'm just going to put a little mark in here. And I will show you that. So you can see I've got a little pencil mark. And then maybe you can see I've also scored from that pencil mark to that corner. So that's the next step. And this is on the flip side. This is scored on this side. This is scored on the opposite side. So it is, and again, scoring, not cutting. And then just give me half a sec. I'm going to answer this message because I did have to change a couple things today in my scheduling. So keep chatting with yourselves back and forth. And hopefully it will all work for everybody. So once I do that, I'm going to take this and fold it on this diagonal line and use my bone folder. Make sure it's even on that side and even at the point. And that will bring it over this way with my score in the center. Then we have a piece that is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 of the Misty Moonlight. It's going to go on here. And designer paper, which is 4 by 4. And that designer paper is, it's not interesting. I don't have that on my little piece of paper. It is the country lace paper. Then I have two pieces that are 4 1/8 by 1 1/8 with designer paper that is 4 by 1. And I'm going to start gluing so I can put those all together. So, hello, Maggie. Thank you. Glad you found me too. Yeah, I had a little bit of an issue with programs that I use for the lives, and I had to change it. So you can see that paper is the other side. So if you've got that package of paper wondering where it comes from, that is it. So I'm going to layer that. I'm going to layer this. And it's a different kind of paper. You could have used the same if you wanted to. So it's kind of a don't get glue on your fingers. A book fold, because I'm going to end up putting this here and this one on the inside. And then, so my question up there is, if you could use only one paper for a month, what color would it be? And on that note, as you are thinking about your colors, if one of your favorite colors is the ones that are one of the ones retiring, you want to make sure you get that now, because those are going to be um, sold out quickly, I'm sure. Then on the inside, I have a piece that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I've stamped already the inside piece that is our usual 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to put those together. And further question for you, as I see your answer, so thank you. Do you mail out cards every week? And is there a certain number, or do you just do them whenever you feel someone needs to have happy mail on the other end? I personally have lists of birthdays and anniversaries that I send out each month. And I know Betty on here does the same thing, only she's usually way ahead of me for getting hers ready. But, and we've been finding that we really need lots of masculine cards. So I thought, as I was doing this one, I would even use this one as a masculine card, because I used the Misty Moonlight, the blue. I see Maggie, what your favorite color is? Boho blue. That is one of the ones retiring, so make sure that you have got your fix on those. So these just go on the edge. I'm going to put this one here. And of course, you could do this if you wanted to do it instead of white. You could, but I kind of like the white. And then this one, make sure I got the right pieces, goes here. Oh, and I should, where's my eraser? I'm going to erase that little pencil ink. But because we scored it opposite sides, the folds are a little bit easier. Good job, Maggie. I see Maggie has ordered her re-inker and cardstock already for that color that's retiring. And Betty mails 30 to 40 cards each month. About the same here. Sharon, mail cards all the time, mainly for birthdays. And yes, Maggie, I make them as I can. I was working this time again. I needed some, I'm going to say junior boys cards, so I had to make some of them. So there is our base with those pieces on it. And now to put this on, you have to be careful to only put adhesive on this, not on the back of this one, right? Because otherwise we will have the card glued shut. And there's a fine border, I guess it's called, not a fine border there. And I like to do this because, as you can see, there's a little bit of blue. I somehow have blue ink on there. Anyway, and then for my greeting, I used the, I should show you the stamp sets and stuff I used. I used With You in Mind, which is a $1 million set with the big wording. And I used that on the inside as well. And then I used the Everyday Arches. And I'm really enjoying using them. So if you don't have them, they are on the online exclusives. As demonstrators, we have been able to see the new catalog and purchase some items out of it. So if you're really itching to do that and you're not a demonstrator, you can always join. I welcome everybody to my team. And if you're on my team, you can vouch for that we always have a good time, no matter what we're doing. Whether it's doing a catalog walkthrough, or whether it's making cards, or whether it's just having a meeting to make sure we're all up to par with what's happening. You're welcome. as a team member. Yes. Pam says she loves these big fonts. I do too. And Sharon loves the fold. Good to hear. Yvonne likes the arches. Yes. And thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie says, yes, we do have a good time. So it's always, everybody is welcome. And I do record my team meetings because I know that sometimes the times are not suitable for everyone. But it's nice to be able to go back and see what, even for me, what did you say? Did we go over this? And you can put this wherever you want. On this one, I think I will put it closer to the middle, but I liked how it just kind of stood out. And then I used the Tinsel Gems 3-pack because it does have a Misty Moonlight color, and it's stuck to my paper. And then I will put, whoa, did you see that? It came apart. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted this. And I'm going to put a Misty Moonlight on there. So, like I say, do you think that would be a masculine card? I did when I finished it. And I don't know, I know the guys do appreciate getting my cards, but whether it's a downer if it doesn't stand up for them, I'm not sure. But anyway, so that's how you make that card. And like I say, my newsletter will have all the dimensions and instructions when it goes out next week. So please subscribe and share with your friends. And I'm going to take that out of there now. Come back to the comments. And I'm going to show you some cards that I've made and received. So those, I can't really ask you which one you like best because they're both the same. This one is one that we did last week in our Zoom with friends, a multimedia one that Faye showed us. Totally out of my comfort range, but I really am pleased with how it turned out. With stamping various things, used actually a ribbon roll to do my stamping there, some splotches, some die cuts, and like I say, pleased with that. This is one I received from Iris. It's a little early for my birthday, but I thank you, Iris. And this is one from Carolyn with a neat fold showing designer paper on both sides and great words. And then for my monthly card class this time, I did a one-sheet wonder, and the ladies and I made 11 cards. It took us just over 2 hours, but we have some birthday cards. So these are the ones I had done as samples. So basically what I did was I can't remember who showed us this one right off the bat, but I had one 12 by 12 paper, and I cut all of these papers out of one, and it used every bit of them. Yvonne says, what would each of you say is your favorite new in color? Good question. Good question. And then her answer is Darling Duckling. I'm kind of anxious to see them in person. I do have my catalogs ordered, but I haven't placed an order yet for the items. So I'm thinking the cloud cover, because it's a lighter blue, would be one of my favorites. So good question, Yvonne. I'm just going to leave that one up there for a minute so others will answer it. So you can see that you don't need to have a lot of designer paper on your cards to have them look amazing. So some of these are duplicate, like this and this, just different greeting layouts. But this one I thought was really kind of neat because it's just different. I would never think to put the card or the designer paper all the way to the edges like that. another one with paper to the edges, and this little tiny piece we just cut in half and made a flag with it. That was the very last piece to use. These two are the same, except one is torn. And then this one, just a little bit different again with a little bit of black. And we all agreed that the black behind it really made the designer paper pop. The ones that we did in class had petunia pop instead of the green, but they all looked wonderful. So, okay. So yeah, keep commenting as what your favorite in color is. If you know what the in colors are, if you don't, let me know, and we will. As soon as I have my catalog and I will get some paper, then I will have some samples of that to show as well. So that's what I had to share with you tonight, was these cards in this kind of neat fold. So hopefully you will make some. Hopefully you will continue making cards and having a good time and sending them out to share with those you love and those who need a pick-me-up. You know, we look at this weather here today, and even the weather makes you think, oh my gosh, I need something. So card making is a wonderful way to get you through those kind of days. So take care, everyone. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to make, and keep in touch about classes or anything else. Great to hear from you always. Bye now.